Fallout today in the Middle East after President Donald Trump declared that the U.S. will now recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Hundreds of Palestinian protesters clashed with Israeli troops in the West Bank. In Gaza, demonstrators burned posters of President Trump and Israel's prime minister, along with U.S. and Israeli flags. Now Hamas is calling for an armed uprising. Meanwhile, in Bethlehem, clashes threaten to ruin the Christmas celebrations set to take place in the town of Jesus' birth. But the government of Israel says this is the best thing to happen in decades. KVUE's Christy Millward joins us live from the newsroom. And Christy, you spoke to the general consul from Israel, based right here in Texas.
Well, Mike, I did, and he believes this is a good move for Israel, the Western world, and for peace talks. But not everyone agrees.
This week, President Donald Trump declared the U.S. will now recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and move the embassy there from Tel Aviv.
It's a dream that came true.
Gilad Katz, the general consul from Israel of the Southwest, is based in Houston and says this is something they've been waiting for since the formation of Israel 70 years ago.
Since the United States is a very, very important state in the world, I think that, as I mentioned, more and more countries will follow their steps.
But the move has upset Palestinians who are protesting throughout the region, saying Jerusalem should be the future capital of a Palestinian state.
It made me very sad, very angry, and made me really felt the depth of injustice which had been inflicted to the Palestinian rights in Jerusalem.
In Austin, a group called the Palestine Solidarity Committee plans to hold a protest on the UT campus Friday. UT professor Jeremy Surrey says the move isn't something all Israelis support.
They believe Jerusalem should be, at least in part, a Jewish city, and they revere and respect Jerusalem, as so many of us do, but they believe this is a stick in the eye of the Palestinians and other Arab and Muslim peoples they're trying to build peace with.
As for Texans, Surrey believes the move could disrupt peace in the business world.
Making firm statements that you're siding with one side and not another often is like lighting a match around gasoline, and that's what we might have done here.
But Katz says the Israeli government looks forward to negotiations with Palestinians.
If it is up to us, we are waiting for around the table for them to come and decide that they really do want genuine peace, and when I say genuine, I mean without violence, without threatening for violence.
Now, several countries in the United Nations have said they don't agree with President Trump's move. They plan to hold an emergency meeting tomorrow to figure out where to go from here. Live in the newsroom, Christy Millward, KVUE News.